Peace, everybody. This is Noel A. Figueroa, aka the Anointed Pen. Just wanted to jump on here right quick. I'm sure every one of you, just like myself, is still processing what's taken place. But, I don't want to get on here sounding like a broken record and overstating the obvious. So what I am going to do is I want to talk to all of my poetic people for a second. Especially those of you that are part of Poets with Purpose. First and foremost, I want to say thank you all. Many thanks to all the new members and current members of Poets with Purpose. As of now, we are at 456 members and counting. And I just want to thank you all for your support and for your participation into making the group what it is. Poets with Purpose would not be what it is without you. So I do appreciate you being a part of it. Whether you're posting events, posting your poetry, any way that you are contributing to the group, your presence and participation is much appreciated. What I want to touch on today in this moment is the fact that in spite of what's going on at this moment, we still have work to do. And what I mean by that is, as creatives, as poets, Nina Simone said that it's an artist's duty to reflect the times. And one thing we as poets do is reflect the times. We reflect our own personal life experiences. We reflect our life observations as to what's taking place, whether it's in our own lives or what we observe in other people's lives. Poetry is a way of documenting feelings, emotions, and experiences. And with all that's taking place with book bans and the attempts to silence, our voices, now more than ever, we have to be more adamant in taking a stand for what we believe in, for what we do, in terms of our art. We still have the freedom of speech, freedom of the press, but in terms of, writing books specifically, now more than ever, we have to be fully engaged in fulfilling our purpose in terms of our writing, and moving forward, with all that's potentially about to be on the horizon, we poets have to hold our position and continue to do the work, of being free with our self-expression, using our spoken word to speak on situations, to speak on issues, to address our feelings and our emotions, to call things out for what they are, to give light to darkness. It's a form of community, and and as poets, we have a responsibility, to use our voices, for the greater good, and that's part of the reason why I created Poets with Purpose, because I wanted to create a platform where all poets can come together, regardless of race, religion, nationality, education level, country of origin. No matter who you are or where you come from, there is a place for you with Poets with Purpose, where you can share your art. Feel free to express yourself. Connect with other like-minded poets who share your passion for poetry and spoken word, just as much as I do. So I just want to share that the Poets with Purpose is a safe space where you can freely express yourself. And now I'm more determined than ever, to keep writing. Those of you that have books out, or are currently working on books, you're planning books, keep writing, keep putting out those books. Every book that you put out, or even if you don't put out a book, it's not so much that, but what I'm getting at is keep writing. Write that poem. Get that book out. Submit that poem for a contest or an anthology, what have you. Whatever method you choose to get your work out there, keep putting it out there. Keep that pen moving. Keep documenting your feelings, your emotions, your experiences, because they all matter at the end of the day. You know, we have the pioneers that paved the way for us, that can give examples of how they persevered and how they used their voice. Think of all the greats: Maya Angelou, Sonia Sanchez, Rita Dove, Langston Hughes. You know, all the pioneer poets. You know, all the poets, the great poets of the past. You know, they laid the foundation for us poets of today to, you know, to stand on and to look to them for inspiration and for guidance. And now more than ever, it's that foundation is needed to help us navigate what's coming. You know, us creatives have to keep the fire burning, and use our freedom of expression as a form of resistance. You know, we have to resist. We cannot let these outside forces dictate who we are, what we're about, or what we stand for. You know, we have a voice, and we must use our voice to speak whatever needs to be spoken on. You know, we have to express our freedom and our liberty of self-expression to speak to whatever it is that concerns us, and the work that we put in now, us present poets, we're even contributing to laying down the foundation for those that come after us. So it's an opportunity to continue the cycle. You know, it's important to continue building our community, because now more than ever it's needed. A community where we can feel connected and accepted and valued and significant. And I hope that those of you that are part of Poets with Purpose, and even if you're not, if you're just, you know, just a poet in general, you know, I just want to encourage you to keep writing, keep using your voice, keep speaking to the issues or experiences that matter to you, because we may not reach everybody, but each of us poets has an assigned set of people that we're called to reach. And, you know, God gave you the ability to reach those people. You know, our poetry may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody. You know, the poetry that you write, the style that you write it in, you know, whoever's meant to gravitate to you will gravitate to you, because those that gravitate to you are the ones that you were intended to reach. So I just, you know, wanted to emphasize that, you know, your voice matters, your words matter, your words are needed, your words are valued, your words are appreciated. You know, given everything that's going on, you know, like I posted yesterday, you know, I want to let all the poets know that I see you. You know, I see you, I feel you. You are needed, you're valued, your legacy matters. Keep your pen moving. Keep your pen moving. You got to keep those pens moving. That's one of the ways that we can use to process all that's going on in the world and all that's going on in our personal lives. You know, we have to maintain our creativity and keep that outlet only, because that's the only thing that's going to keep us going, with everything that's going on and everything that's intentionally going to happen. You know, we have to use our voices to make our difference. We have to use our voices to inspire others, you know, to encourage others, you know, to let them know that they matter, to connect with other people who may be, you know, experiencing or feeling what you're feeling. You know, that's the power of poetry. That's the power of spoken word. You know, our words have power. Our words have significance. Our words tell stories. Our words are a form of history. You know, if you look at, you know, the poets from back in the day, for an example, take Maya Angelou, for example. You know, her poetry was written at times, you know, where she was conveying her thoughts and experiences, you know, during the times that where she grew up, or, you know, during the times that she experienced, you know, during the, you know, the 50s and 60s. You know, her words spoke to a particular generation. Let's put it like that. You know, her words spoke to a particular generation, and even to this day, her words still resonate. So in essence, you know, when you look at her body of work overall, It's more so like an archive of her life experiences and everything that she felt and everything that she experienced. And now, and now that even long after she's been gone, her words still resonate. And that's the point that I'm trying to drive home, is that our words have the power to resonate in the present time and even long after we're gone. We're building a legacy with our words, and it's important to build a legacy. When you know who you are and when you know that your words matter, you are participating in building your own legacy of words, so that those that come behind you will have how can you say, like a document to have in their hand. They will have like a tangible document, more or less, of who they are, or who they were. Words matter. The poetry can be seen as a form of historical archive, something that we could always refer back to. And I want to bring up the point again of all these book bans taking place, all these initiatives to try and silence voices just because a certain set of people don't agree with what's being said. But we have a right to share our experiences. We have a right to share our emotions and our thoughts on whatever it may be. Freedom of expression. We can't afford to let our voices be silenced in these times. Now more than ever, we have to speak loud and be bold, and just be honest with who we are, what we're about, and what we stand for. And through poetry, that's how we do it. Poetry has the power to speak to experiences and speak to situations and give insight to individuals. Whether it's insight into the poet who's sharing it, or insight to other people. What matters at the end of the day is that we have a tool that we can use to express ourselves. That's literally a living archive of who we are. That we can have in our hands to leave behind for those that are with us now, and for those that we leave behind when we're no longer here. We have the ability to build a legacy through our words. And that's essentially the point I want to drive home today in this moment, is that I want to encourage every poet that sees this and hear this. I want to just affirm you, and I remind you that your words are valued, your words are needed, and your words matter. And regardless of what's happening in the world, that I want to encourage you to hold your positions, keep speaking your truth, keep speaking your experiences, your perspectives, your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions. All of those things matter. They are important. They are valued, and you're laying the groundwork for building a legacy through your words. And now more than ever, that's needed. Now more than ever, we need to embrace community. And I'm thankful that I was given the ability to create a community for us through Poets with Purpose, where we can all come together as one for the love of poetry. So I just want to encourage you all to keep your heads up, keep those pens moving, keep pushing, keep pressing. Know that your words matter, your words are needed. Keep putting out those books, keep hitting up those open mics. If you host your own open mics, keep those platforms open. I'm still kind of on a semi hiatus in terms of hosting my own events and podcasts through Poets with Purpose. However, I want to emphasize that Poets with Purpose is still alive and active. The group is still active. So if you're not already a part of the group, feel free to to connect with Poets with Purpose through Facebook, through the Facebook group. Send the request to want to be added to the group, or if you would like to be added to the group, message me on Instagram or message me through Facebook, and I'll gladly send you an invite. If you would like more information about Poets with Purpose, you can email me at poetswithpurpose@gmail.com. For the archive of past Poets with Purpose events and podcasts and open mics that I've attended, you can go to the Poets with Purpose YouTube channel and scroll through the archives of everything that's been done through Poets with Purpose up until this point. And in the meantime, you can utilize the Poets with Purpose Facebook group as your own personal resource to connect and network with other poets. Post your events, post your book announcements, post your poetry, anything that's poetry related. Feel free to post, interact, engage one another, because that's what the group is about at the end of the day. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to create a forum where all of us can connect and be on one accord, for the love of poetry. So, just want to, again, thank you all for your support. And hey, shout out to Just Sharing. Thank you for listening in. This video will be uploaded on my Instagram, and it will be uploaded to my other channels as well. So feel free to reach out to me if you would like more information about Poets with Purpose, any events that Poets with Purpose does, and as well as the podcast. The events are still on hold, to be determined. I'm more or less in the planning stages of what I'm going to do next. But in the meantime, the group itself is still an active group. I'm making it a point to share any events that I come across. So I will continue to do that. And if you know of any events or anything poetry related that you would like to pass on, feel free to share it within the group as well. That's all I have for now. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for your support of Poets with Purpose. Just another quick reminder: if you would like to, make a donation, I'm running a GoFundMe to raise funds for an event space / bookstore. The link will be posted in the video, at the bottom of the video, once this recording is done. The link is, if you go to GoFundMe.com, you can just do a search on Poets with Purpose, and you'll find all the information in regards to the fundraiser there. But I will post the link to that shortly. So thank you all again for your support. It's much appreciated. Just want to encourage y'all, keep writing, keep pushing, keep pressing. Don't let the current climate of the times diminish who you are. We still got work to do, and our voices will be seen and heard, and our voices matter. So have a good day, y'all, and God bless.